All right, team. How we doing? Checking in with you guys here. I'll wait for a few of you to come on, but I did want to check in with you today and let you guys know I'm thinking of everybody, and I'm doing a lot of writing right now to really inspire people. Both in my daily blog, which you guys can see at danacavalea.com, and I try to post on Facebook each and every day. And I'm also writing the sequel to this book here. Sorry, Habits of a Champion. It's going to be called Habits of a Champion Team, which I'm super excited about. And really, I try to speak to you from the standpoint of a coach. And as we go through our life, we start to realize what it is that we do in life and with our life. And for me, that realization is always to coach people and help people be better, right? Whatever that means to them. So personally, I work with people in their physicality. I work with people in their mentality. People that are in sales, we help them become better at selling. CEOs, executives, entrepreneurs, we work to make them better at what they do. And really, the common theme amongst everything that I do is teaching these people how to play offense, how to be on the front line, and how to be ready, and how to attack and go after what it is that they want, that they believe in, and that they dream of. Because as you see right now, there's always going to be something. There's always going to be something that potentially can get in your way. And right now, we're dealing with a virus. We're dealing with a crisis, but that doesn't have to stop you. You have to be aware of it, but it doesn't have to stop you from going where it is that you want to go. Doesn't have to stop you from being a leader for your family. It doesn't have to stop you from leading your team. It doesn't have to stop you really from anything. You can get in great shape right now. I'm working with several people that in the past 2 to 3 weeks are down over 10 pounds because they made the commitment and they said, you know what, during this time, I'm going to use this time to be better. I'm going to use this time to get myself to the next level. That's what I mean by playing offense. And we have to all play offense, whether it's playing offense to help people that are in your community, whether it's playing offense to help yourself achieve things that you've been wanting to achieve, you've been working to achieve, right? So we got to always think about how we're going about our day and the attitude and the energy that we're bringing to our day, and ask ourselves, am I playing offense right now? And it's a great question to ask, because it's very easy to sit back and sort of let things come at you. And I always say, you got to get up on the top step of the dugout and be right in there. And that's what you have to be doing right now. And it's different for everybody. Not everybody listening to this runs a big company. For some, again, the most important thing they could be running right now is their family, and being that leader and being that source of strength for their immediate family, their extended family, and then those friends and the people in their neighborhood that they see as family, right? You got to be there for those people. And if you show up and play offense, you're going to inspire and motivate and influence others to do the same, right? So I always look at leadership and motivation. It's a chain. So today I'm looking to start the chain with you, and then you're going to go do something, play offense on your life, and that's going to start the next chain, and we're all going to be linked in that way. So I really want you to think about that. What can you do today? What could you do right now to play offense on your life? And what can you do to play offense to inspire and encourage those around you in your immediate family, extended family, work family, and those that you consider your family in your neighborhood? I know for me, something that I do, a few times a week is, I know that some of the local businesses around here are hurting. So, like today we went to a coffee shop. I'm not even drinking coffee, but we ordered one just to put a few bucks in the pocket of the business owner whose business we value very much. So where is it that you could do little things like that? And it doesn't have to be in that nature. It could just be calling somebody, checking in on somebody, um, writing something maybe heartfelt that you haven't done before, anything like that. So you got to think about this. Think about this thing, and think about how you can play offense to inspire and motivate other people. And if you do that, I'm telling you, the game's going to change. It's going to change for the people that you're impacting and influencing. And it's also going to change, most importantly, for you and all of those people that are in your circle. And that is what I call the power of influence, but it's also the power of connectivity. And that's how great teams are built. There's my man, Corey Disson, one of my teammates. So we all have different teammates that we need to inspire and encourage. And here's the great part about it. It's like being on a sports team. I may have a great day today, but I may not have a great day tomorrow, but I got a great teammate to pick me up tomorrow because I also pick him up today. So together, we work together. And imagine if we all did that and we all worked, George Loft, with extreme connectivity, and we all thought about how our impact and our influence can, again, start that chain of impact and chain of influence. So whatever it is that you want to do right now, do something. And that's what I call playing offense. You got to get out there and play the game. It's very easy for all of us to sit back and listen to what's going on right now and believe what's going on right now, because some of it is very true. But we don't need messaging, negative messaging, to hit us over and over and over again. It's very easy to find negative. We could find it in a matter of seconds, right? But we have to look around us and see where that positive is and where we could create influence and bring the power of influence to those around us. And very small actions can change somebody's life and change somebody's day. And that's what I love about coaching, the ability to show up each day, whether it's a text message, whether it's a call, whether it's an email, whether it's writing a blog, to just influence somebody else so they can have an awesome day. And that for me is what I call the power of influence, the power of connectivity, and most importantly, playing offense. We got to play offense on our life. Don't sit back and wait. If you're going to sit back and wait, you're going to be very disappointed in your life and the way it works out for you. Okay, so don't sit back. When you sit back, there are times, I will say, there's times when you can sit back in the evening, or maybe you take the weekend and you sit back and you assess your week. But think about every single day. I want to be on the offense. I want to be on the attack. I want to be a builder. I want to be a creator. And if you do that, hi Carl, you could really do some amazing things for people, for your community, for your family, and for you. Don't leave yourself out of the equation, because that's another thing I do want to bring up right now. I work with a lot of leaders, and here's what people don't understand about great leaders. Great leaders spend a lot of time and they put a lot of attention on everybody else. A lot of people call leaders selfish, but what inspires a leader and motivates a leader is to actually help others. But here's a little bit of caution for the leaders out there. Don't forget to put some of that attention on yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to have a whole lot to give. You've heard the analogy over and over again where they talk about the oxygen mask in the plane. This is one of those situations. If you're running a company right now, you may be feeling some squeeze. If you run a small business right now, you're definitely feeling some squeeze. But you got to take care of yourself and realize by doing that, you're going to have more to give to that business when it's time. Your mind's going to be fresh. You're going to have better strategy and better attitude. And when you put all that together, you're going to really be in a better position to handle all the situations that you're currently facing and will face in the future. So you got to lead. And in my book, Habits of a Champion, one of the chapters is never get too high and never get too low. And I see Carl mentioned Joe Torre. The situation could have been the biggest of situations, and Joe's face and expressions never changed. And because he wasn't defined, Joe Torre, Mariano Rivera, the great players, the great people, the great leaders, they're not defined by situation. They know who they are. They have strength. They have courage. They have self-belief. They have discipline. And most importantly, they never let externals determine their internal environment and how they go about their business. So you could do the same. That is the essence of playing offense. Strength from within, self-belief at the deepest level, high levels of confidence. That's what this is all about. That's what this conversation today is about. And I want you to take something from this. I don't want to just sit here and ramble to you like everybody else. I want you to take one thing from this conversation today, and it's playing offense. How could I go out there and how can I play offense today? For my family, for my community, for those business owners in my community, and for those that I'm just close with and connected with. I want to play offense. I want to build them up, motivate them, coach them up, encourage them, and inspire them to do great things. And that's really what I wanted to come on today and talk about, playing offense. And I did want to bring one more thing up because it's something that I've been working on over the past few months. I had a friend of mine who was a great coach, a great inspiration, and definitely a man that defined playing offense. And his name is Matt DiStefano, nickname is Desi. And we lost him a couple months ago, but very special guy. I had a deep connection with him and what he stood for. And I'm looking to continue his message and pushing it out there. And I'm going to do that through a book that I wrote for him. And it's called Disco Desi Inspires the World. And it's a book that talks about being a champion. It's a kid's book. So for those of you that have kids, I hope you can grab a copy. If you don't have kids, maybe you can grab a copy and give it away. But it's a book about supporting people through their good times and through their bad times. And we go on a journey with Jennifer's brother, and we go on a journey with him in this book. And he's an excellent volleyball player who happens to get sick. He comes back and helps his team win the championship. But there's a lot more lessons weaved within there. So I did want to introduce the book tonight. It's one of the things that I've been working on. And actually, the good news is today it's going to the publisher, and we should have some copies in the next few weeks. So we're doing pre-orders now. I'll personalize them. I'll sign them if you order them on the website. And it should be on Amazon I'd probably say by next week. But ultimately, it's a book that's a tribute to somebody very special and a very powerful leader who made the most of his last year with us. So very powerful, very inspiring, something that I think about just about every day, especially now that I'm working on this book and finishing it and making sure that we have all the touches. And this was one of those heartfelt projects and heartfelt books because I wanted to do it the right way, to honor him, to honor his family, and most importantly, honor his mission in life, which is surrounded around the hashtag We Get To. And as we were talking about this book, in what were ended up being his final weeks, he gave me a few points and said, these are the things that I want to make sure you get across in the book. But other than that, I love it. So I'm super happy about that. And I'm really happy that we get to keep that legacy going and inspire kids and inspire adults, the parents of those kids, to make a difference and realize that you can make a difference every single day if you make the decision to, and realize that you get to make an impact on people every day. So don't take it lightly. I get to do it, at the level that I get to do it, but each of you get to do it at the level that you get to do it. So we all have to work together, and together we spread a good message. We keep people excited, we keep people motivated, and we keep people, moving forward. And that's what it's about. You're going to see people around you that may get tripped up right now. You again may have lost somebody recently. We're all going to lose people in the future. How do we handle that? And how do the people around us pick us up and keep us motivated and keep us inspired? And if we have enough people around us coming full circle playing offense, we got a really good chance of doing well at this game of life. All right. So simple message. Thanks, Corey. I enjoy coming on here. I don't do a lot of lives, but maybe I'll do more. It's for me, it's great to spread the message with you guys and bring a little bit of reality. I know you see my posts every day and you see my blog and you see this writing and all that, but there's a real person behind all that, and I'm him. I start my day every day with some good writing, some good workouts, and most importantly, a commitment that I made to myself and to all of you to put great content out that's functional, inspiring, and very user friendly without the marketing wrapped around it. Okay, so thanks, Joe. Good to see you. And I really do appreciate all you guys coming on tonight and listening to me. I know you probably got a million things going on and a lot to do, but let's make sure we take away what I had told you tonight. Play offense. You get to play offense and make sure that you spread that message of hope, inspiration, encouragement, and that can do attitude. Because if we have that, nothing could stop us. All right. So that's what I got for you. Rep in New York, watching over everybody up there, and hope everybody's doing great and ready for the fight and ready to battle. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. But thanks again for coming on. All right. Coach Dana Cavalea. We'll see you guys later. Have a great night. Carl, I'll check that out, man. Thanks so much for that link. All right. Take care. Bye. Thanks, Evelyn.